This is the team that's going to be on the line today in this video. Each player corresponds to a question, starting from the top and working our way down. For each one Luke gets right, we get to keep the player in our team, but for each one he gets wrong, we're going to take them out and put in a bronze. After that, we have to go into a champs game with the team, and if we lose, we have to discard a random player for every goal difference. The game has changed, but some things still stay the same. MMOEXP has the best EAFC coins around. Make sure to use discount code James at checkout to get yourself 5% off. Today is a different video because it's not me that's going to decide my team. We've got a little mini episode here of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and today we're making a bit of a change because we're putting Luke Pingu in the hot seat, and you, my friend, are going to have to answer questions to decide which players I get to keep in my team, or whether I have to use a bronze. So I'm not going to lie, mate. There's quite a lot on the line here, and it's mostly me that's putting things up. But there is a little bit of pride for you. A little bit of pride. I've got 11, in roughly ascending order of difficulty, questions regarding the Premier League, as it is returning to our screens very, very shortly, if not already by the time you've seen this video. Are you ready? How is your Premier League knowledge?
Yeah. It's alright. Don't know, it's weird. More recently it gets worse, if that makes sense.
Well, because Derby are not in the Prem,
Yeah,
right? So
I know. I don't need to pay attention to it at the minute.
Question number 1, mate. Slightly on a tangent, but which player holds the record for the most FPL points in a season? Is it A, Mohamed Salah, B, Thierry Henry, C, Erling Haaland, or D, Luis Suarez?
So I assume FPL points.
Correct. Fancy Premier League points.
I kind of disregard, unless it was some crazy system back in the day with Henry. But I kind of disregard him. I think it's a 50-50 between Haaland and Salah. And I think just because he probably gets a few more assists, I'm going to go Mohamed Salah.
You would be correct. He actually got 303 FPL points in his debut Liverpool season. And the other thing is because he obviously gets points for clean sheets because he's a midfielder, and he gets more points for goals. He had 32 goals, 12 assists, and 15 clean sheets, and 26 bonus points. Absolutely mental. But that does mean I get to use a player for my team. First correct answer means we get to keep Vinicius Junior's team of the season. First owner packed during La Liga in our team. On to question 2. How many games did Arsenal draw in their famous Invincibles campaign of 2003-2004?
How many draws?
How many draws did they get? A.
Go on, give me the choice.
You know
I think
answer?
I know it off by heart, but tell me the options
A,
anyway.
8, B, 10, C, 12, or D, 16?
C12.
Happy days. Happy days. There's more players for my team. Luckily, these are the easier questions. So if you were to get these wrong, then it would be catastrophic for my team and for your ball knowledge. But it is indeed 12, which is quite a lot. The ongoing debate, Invincibles better or 100-point City better? I'm not going to go into that right now. We're going to move on to question 3. And with that answer, we do manage to keep a nice Pele card, one of the greatest of all time. Well, he helps save us at the end of the video. This is a bit of Premier League history, right? Sergio Aguero's title clincher against QPR in 2012 is surely the most iconic Premier League goal of all time. But who claimed the assist? Was it A, Vincent Kompany, B, David Silva, C, Mario Balotelli, or D, Samir Nasri?
It was his only assist in the Premier League. It was Mario Balotelli.
Doesn't he likes to score a lot of goals, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's more greedy, more usually.
He doesn't a lot of scoring, not much creating. But this probably one of the most important goals in Manchester City's club history. It is indeed Mario Balotelli. I didn't fancy putting a Balotelli card in this team, so instead we've gone for Premium Footies Kubo. We're still in the easy half. We're in the first half of the questions. Still not too bad. On to question 4. Which player holds the record for the most goal involvements, so that's goals plus assists, in a Premier League season? Is it A, Thierry Henry, B, Erling Haaland, C, Robin van Persie, or D, Alan Shearer?
Glad you didn't put Yaya Toure in there.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was in all competitions. He did 20 goals, 20 assists.
But this is Premier League only,
yeah.
not all comps.
And I'm going to go for Thierry Henry.
Unfortunately, that is the first incorrect answer, which means I am going to have to put a bronze in my team because the answer is Alan Shearer.
Really? Shearer.
34 goals and 13 assists.
Fair enough.
Apparently, the record is shared with Andy Cole, who got 34 goals and 13 assists for Newcastle in 1993, which was his Premier League debut.
Fair enough.
It was always going to come crumbling down at some point. Well, that is a bronze for my team as we move on to the next question. Oh, and with that, we lose probably one of my favourite cards of the whole game. Footy's Erdegaard is going to get replaced with a bronze. Go on, Al Musa. You look like you can do a good job. Some of these are quite interesting, to be fair, because this next one is Man City holds the record for the most consecutive Premier League wins against one opponent. But which team is it against? A, Arsenal. B, West Brom. C, Newcastle. Or D, Bournemouth.
Don't see it being Bournemouth because of how recent they've all-time most wins against.
Record for the most consecutive Premier League wins, so not total,
right.
Consecutive.
So it could be Bournemouth because the last whatever.
Or how long have they been in the Prem?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Could be Arsenal, could be Newcastle, be all four of them.
Fantastic.
And City. I don't see Bournemouth taking points off him. Neither do I see Newcastle, to be fair, didn't he?
But it doesn't have to be. It has to be. It can be a draw, right?
Yeah.
Could be a draw.
I'll go for Newcastle United.
Unfortunately, that is another incorrect answer. It is in fact Bournemouth.
It is Bournemouth, yeah.
They've won their last 14 Premier League meetings, which is the winning streak against West Brom is 13. Arsenal and Newcastle both shared on 12. But my team is looking worse by the second.
Good.
No, it's not good. And now we've lost Yaya Toure as well. Are we going to have a midfield by the end of this? We've got bloody Al Musa and Puerta. Next question, mate. Which of these players has not won a Premier League Golden Boot? A, Didier Drogba. B, Michael Owen. C, Jimmy Floyd Hasselback. Or D, Wayne Rooney.
Goes by the name Wayne Rooney. Get him on there.
Correct. He scored 208 Premier goals, but he's never won the Golden Boot.
Crazy.
Mental. He's pretty mental.
No, he's the player.
To be fair, he's always played with, well, I say always, he's generally played with another striker ahead of him, Robin Van Persie, Ruud van Nistelrooy, or whoever. So he's not usually been the sole outlet. He was just very, very good at kicking the ball into the back of the net. But clearly, I mean, not good enough. So let's move on. Okay, we do keep at least one midfielder. I don't know if Valverde is going to be able to carry this game on his own. Question number 7. We're now getting to my defence, Luke, okay? It's now the back four and the goalie. The goalkeeper, of course, being the last question, which is what I think is probably the hardest one.
Good.
So if you can get all of these right, I'll be very happy, because you've ruined my midfield already, okay? Which of these clubs has the most points in the all-time Premier League table? A, Man City. B, Chelsea. C, Liverpool. Or D, Arsenal.
Premier League only, or...
Correct. Premier League table. All-time most points.
So you had City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Yes.
I'm going to go for Arsenal.
Thank God, because that is the correct answer. Arsenal have 2,314 points. Liverpool, who are second, only have 2,258. Things are looking up, though. Keep going. I believe in you, mate. Keep pushing on. Keep getting them right. We're going to have a great time. Thankfully, we've got at least one defender, but I'd like at least a couple more. Which of these great players has not won a Premier League Player of the Month award? A. Eden Hazard. B. Cristiano Ronaldo. C. Kevin De Bruyne. Or D. Gareth Bale. It's a tough one.
A toss-up between... It could be KDB, to be fair, weirdly. Surely he's got one. It's KDB or it... I know Hazard definitely has a Player of the Month.
It's good to be able to rule them out.
Yeah.
Unless you're wrong, obviously, but...
No, I'm pretty sure Hazard got one.
Okay.
So it's Hazard, KDB... Who are the other two?
Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale.
That's the problem. Ronaldo probably should have one. Gareth Bale. It's Bale or KDB. Toss up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say KDB.
Thank goodness, because that is the correct answer. Unbelievably, to be fair, Kevin De Bruyne, possibly best centre attacking mid of all time,
Yep.
never had a Player of the Month.
It's just goal bias. Doesn't matter how
It
many
is,
assists
it
you
is
get.
goal bias. It's disgusting.
Yep.
Great work from Luke figuring that one out. We're keeping Footy's Renard. That's one of my centre-back safe. Moving on to the other one. Which club has suffered the most relegations from the Premier League? Is it A, Norwich, B, Sunderland, C, West Brom, or D, Middlesbrough?
West Brom, Sunderland. It's definitely not the last one. So I can't remember.
Not Middlesbrough.
It's not Middlesbrough.
Okay.
Norwich, potentially, because they yo-yo up and down.
Because that's the question, isn't it? It's not who's the worst team, because they have to be good enough to get promoted, but then get relegated again.
Yeah. Gotta go Norwich.
Norwich is correct. Norwich have suffered 6 relegations, beating West Brom, who have 5, Middlesbrough have 4, and Sunderland have 4. We might have a chance after all. Vincent Kompany stays in our team. Penultimate question. Which Premier League keeper has notched the most assists? A. Alisson. B. Edison. C. Paul Robinson. Or D. Peter Schmeichel.
The thing is with like Edison. Could be him. But he likes a short pass. You need a goalie that'll boot it long.
Yeah, true.
Typically. So I'm kind of disregarding Alisson. It could be Alisson, to be fair.
He scored a goal.
Yeah.
As Alisson.
So's Schmeichel. I'm gonna, yeah, just because of his longevity, I'm gonna say Peter Schmeichel.
Unfortunately, it's not Peter Schmeichel. It is, in fact, Paul Robinson. Would you like to hazard a guess at how many Premier League assists he's got?
4,
5.
5. Yeah, just kicking it long, just classic goalies.
Boot it up there. He's also scored a goal as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what goal it was.
It was against Ben Foster, I think.
Unfortunately, it's also another player lost
Oh well.
for my team.
I'm not playing.
Wow. I love to hear the sympathy in your voice. It looks like I spoke too soon, as we now have to replace Carl Walker with a bronze player. Into, mate, what is the final question of the video? Brian Deane famously scored the first Premier League goal, but what was the score in that game? The game was between Sheffield United and Manchester United, and was it A, Sheffield 2, Manchester United 1, B, Sheffield United 1, Manchester United 2, C, a 2-all draw, or D, a 1-all draw?
Weirdly, I before you gave me the options, I did say 2-1. Surely,
2-2.
that's the problem. You've done it both ways.
Who?
I mean, if it's not, then disappointing. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Manchester United.
Unfortunately, that is not correct, and it's lost my goalkeeper, Luke. It was 2-1.
It was 2-1.
But it was to Sheffield United. Sheffield United won the game 2-1. Manchester United did then go on to win the Premier League season. But fat lot of good that is for me, because I'm now playing a game with no goalkeeper.
At least I got the scoreline right. Just not in the right order.
To be fair, I think you've done a masterful job of answering these questions. Thank you very much. Well, thank you for some of the questions that you've answered. For the others, we'll see if it costs me in just a moment. And it definitely looks like I celebrated too early. We've not got a goalie. It's time to get into a game. Well, let's see what we're up against. Not only do I have loads of bronze in my team, I haven't played champs in absolutely ages. And to be honest, that's just kind of what I expect to see. I expect all the teams to look like this. If anything, that's not even that good. All right, here we go. Okay, that's not a good start. Puerta cannot move very quickly. Referee. Oh my god, he's blocked me off! That's obstruction! I tried to run back with Vincent Kompany and Dries Mertens ran into me. He's running defence like it's American football. We're in. Oh, there's a bit of space here. Oh, a sweaty cutback. I don't care. I need to protect. Oh, there's Almusa scored! Well in, Gibbons. Look at that. Elite from you, mate. I'll blame Valverde for that. It can't be Gibbons' fault, surely. What a tackle! Mate, this Gibbons has been amazing. Oh. Surely. Oh, Pele, what a goal! Oh, we're back in it. It turns out the bronzes might not be as much of a detriment as I initially thought. Gibbons has actually been playing really well. Oh, I gotta see it. What a ball. What a save! All right, we've got to go for a special one here. I don't know who this is on the edge of the box, but you're going to have a pop, mate. Oh, it's Almusa. Almusa! Okay. Am I onside? I'm onside. Pele doesn't miss from there. Come on! We've turned it around. Okay. Okay, that's an absolute screamer from Zola. Maybe I should have done a bit better with that, but yeah. Pele! He's in the frame of the wood. No! He's in the frame of the goal! Oh, surely that's onside. Oh, we've done it perfectly. Surely. Come on! Beautiful directed run from yours truly. Sends Pele on his way. Easy peasy. Almusa! Oh my god, what a challenge from Almusa. Dinks it over. Almusa! Oh! Imagine if he scored that on the volley. Oh dear. Oh dear, this could be trouble. Go on, Atterberg! I mean, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we do concede another one in the dying seconds. If I draw this game, I'm going to be very unhappy, to be honest. Oh, Gibbons with a last-ditch tackle. I see that. I see that. Oh, is it just a bit heavy? Oh, it's a good ball, actually. Oh, Takefusa Kubo with a cheeky chip over the defender in the last action of the game. We take those. I mean, we absolutely battered him, to be fair. 22 shots, 6.2 XG compared to his 5 and 1.4. Let's check out the performance. Pele with a 9.9, Kubo 8.3, Valverde 9.1. The worst player was actually the bronze in goal, which is fair enough, and then it was Renard and Bompasta. Gibbons with a 7.0. Almusa with an 8.0 and Puerta with a 7.4. The bronzes were out in force.